Greetings, students, and this is Pilates II, class number 4. All right, you're going to need some, just to review quickly what you're going to need for props, your sitting pads if you normally like to use them, your folded head support, your little spacer for between your knees, which could be a rolled towel, a small rolled towel, hand weights, or if you don't have hand weights, water bottles, canned food, containers with dirt or sand in them, whatever you can put together there. And then your TheraBand, if you have a band, and if not, a long twisted towel. Now, we're also going to use a ball today. So the ball I normally use in my classes, this size here, but if you don't have one of these, then here's what you do. Get a large, your regular bath size towel, your larger bath size towel, and get the thickest one you have in your house. Take it and fold it lengthwise in half and then again, and then roll it. And that forms a larger roll compared to your smaller spacer one. And I've rubber banded it to keep it in place, but you can use elastic or ribbon or rope to secure it. Or even if you don't have any of those things, you may have to refold it a couple of times, but it should stay pretty good. You want to roll it tightly so it has a firmness to it as well. Okay, so once you have all those things, we are ready to go. So let's start with a seated warm-up. So get onto your sitting pads, and don't forget to have your extra hand towel that we use in place of the stick or for some things. So take your hand size towel, fold it twice lengthwise, and you'll have that ready too. Okay, let's start with some breathing. First, organize on top of your sitting bones and make sure you're elongating your spine up against your imaginary wall. Cross the legs and rock a little and find those sit bones. Lift the front abdominals, brace them like a seat of like the skin of a drum, very taut. Lift that back pant waist to get that back side of your core engaged. Elongate your side waist, those are your obliques, but then easy shoulders, wide collarbone, and water just running off your neck and shoulders is what you want to feel there. Now place your hands on your side rib cage and just put the flat of your hand on the ribs. Not all the way to the front, just to the little front side area. We're going to breathe into the ribs to expand them, but try not to expand the belly too much, and try also not to hunch. So we inhale, expand the ribs, and exhale. And the hands come closer when you exhale. Inhale, expand into your hands, and exhale. Keeping the navel pressed toward the back waist. Again, inhale through the nose, and exhale through the mouth. Now use that same type of breathing as you add the arms. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Third one, stay up. Inhale, palms toward each other. Exhale, and start reaching from the side waist. 1, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more, 7, 8, interlace the fingers behind the head, elbows side diagonal. Shrug, inhale. Glide the shoulders down, exhale. Press slightly back, release. Shrug, inhale. Glide down, exhale. Press, release. One more. Shrug, inhale. Glide down, exhale. Press, and release. Let's take a side lateral bend. Up and over, inhale. And lift, exhale. Up and out, inhale. Lift, exhale. And again, inhale. Lift, exhale. Up and out. And lift. Arms in front for a seated roll down. Inhale, nod and curve like you're coming over a small ball in front of you and reach forward along your floor. Inhale, lengthen the spine against your wall bone by bone. Return to neutral. Again, center. Inhale, curve and roll down. Inhale, exhale to return to neutral. Angle right diagonal. Inhale, Nod and curve toward that direction. Inhale, exhale to roll up. Other side, inhale, up and over curve. Exhale. And inhale, exhale, roll up. Center, soles of the feet together. And remember to be a little forward on your pad if you have it, so you don't rock off your pad. And then feet a little further out so you're not, jammed up. You want to be able to sit tall. Grab your shins, lengthen. And I'm really actively lifting that low back. I don't want to just kind of passively be there. So I'm really engaging all those muscles of the front and the back and the side. All right? Cylinder of support. Your core is the whole three-dimensional center around your torso. Okay? Like a wrapping girdle that goes in and up and neutral. Here we go. Inhale. Hollow up and back to your C curve. Round forward to your spine stretch. Lengthen flat back diagonal and center. Scoop and C curve. Hollow out that front body. Round forward. Lengthen flat back and center. Scoop and C curve. Round forward. Lengthen flat back. Keep those shoulders down. One more time. Scoop it. Round forward. Lengthen flat backs, kind of like a wave, and center. Okay, back to the cross-legged position and grab that folded hand towel. Make it taut so it keeps a little tautness on it. Check your wrist is straight. And then start a little below shoulders across from solar plexus for rib cage arms. So keep that side lift of your body and reach up, shoulders gliding down in opposition, shoulder blades gliding down your back ribs, and forward to hover in the starting position. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, down. Inhale, stretch. And we add on. Inhale, stay. Bend to the top of the back of the head. Careful, don't pull that head forward. And reach up, sliding those shoulder blades down your back ribs and forward. Inhale, up, bend to that little goalpost, but careful of your neck and head alignment. And glide the shoulder blades down your back ribs as you stretch the arms. And forward, one more time. Inhale, exhale, bend. This time, stretch and stay for a tiny side dip. Inhale, keep it very small. Lift from your waist. Try not to tip your pelvis. Inhale, directly side, and exhale. Up and over, dip, and center. Up and over, dip, and center, and bring it down. Good. Okay, let's come off our sitting pads and move them out of the way. And you'll have your head support next to you, but we're not using it yet. We are going to once again use this folded hand towel, so just have it next to you so you can grab it. And then roll down onto your back. Alrighty, and into your neutral. Okay, so let's bring our little spacer, your small one, between your knees. Bring your feet just an inch or two apart. Organize in that neutral line down. So you have that itty bitty space under the waist, lengthening the tailbone in the direction of the feet, lengthening the pubic bone away from the navel, flat little triangle on your front pelvis, bracing those abdominals like the skin of a drum or a trampoline, very taut, and keeping all of that, arms alongside. We do our pelvic tilts. Scoop and just hollow to flatten the waist, and then roll it back down. Scoop and curl. Trying not to over grip the glutes. Scoop and curl, flattening the waist, and roll the tailbone toward the feet. One more, scoop and curl. And roll it down. Now we bridge. Scoop and curl, roll up to your straight line bridge. Inhale, heavy chest away from the ceiling to roll down, and unravel to neutral. Inhale, pelvic curl. I'm picking up the pace a little bit, so stay with me as best you can. If you need to go slower, that's okay. You can do a couple of less repetitions. Scoop and curl. Ooh, yes, feels good. And roll down. Nice and beautiful day today. Scoop and curl. Roll it up. Hold this time. Feel that nice length in the front. Yes, the back body is working. And now lower slowly this time, really slowly. Feel each bone go into the mat, especially the waist. Then the tailbone unravels down, and like you're laying a heavy tassel on the mat at the end. Now, we're going to continue, but take our little taut towel into our hands above the solar plexus. Make sure the wrist is not flexing like I'm doing right now, that it's elongated so we don't break the wrist. Now, reach back to ribcage arms, keeping all your back ribs on the mat, and hover just above the floor and bring it back up. Inhale to reach back. Exhale to come up and pause. Now we're going to bridge, holding the towel straight up. Inhale, curl the tailbone, roll the pelvis to bridge. Stay in bridge, reach back to hover, inhale. Sink the upper chest, roll bone by bone as you're tractioning that spine into the mat. When your tailbone returns, take the towel back up over solar plexus. Hold there as you curl the tailbone, roll the pelvis up to bridge. Pause and reach back. Inhale, hover. Slowly, smoothly roll down. Try not to wobble as you roll down. You have to focus, control. And tailbone down, arms up. One more time. Inhale. Pelvic curl. Roll up to bridge. I'm wobbling a little, so I have to really think about it. Inhale, reach back. Sink that chest first and roll, especially through all those tight places that you feel. Go slowly through those. When you get to neutral, tailbone down, reach the arms back up and place your little hand towel down. And we're just going to do a couple of ab curls here, and then we're going to go into a different positioning. So we inhale, nod, sink to curl, ab curl. Hold at the top, grab on. Lift that ½ inch, not tucking. Hands behind and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Inhale, nod, sink to curl. Now 4 tiny pulses, and 4, 3, 2, hold. Check your positioning. Inhale, and lower, exhale. Now we're going to transition to the ball. So keep your spacer, but let's grab either your rolled larger towel or a ball if you have it, and we're going to sit with the knees bent and the spacer between the knees, and then you're going to be rolling onto the ball so that it's right at the tips of your shoulder blades between them, not on the low part on the waist, not so high, oops, my ball went to visit, not so high that it's up on your, way up on your shoulder area. So you're just putting it at the tips, between the lower part of your shoulder blades, okay? But we're doing that in a seated position, and then we lay on it. And in this position, you have sort of a slanted neutral here. I have a space under here. I'm not trying to tuck here and scoop like that. I'm keeping my pelvic neutral on this slant, so be sure to focus on that. And then hands behind the head, and now we're going to arc over the ball first. And you can always adjust by just shifting, rolling up, forward or back if you're not quite in the right place. You want to be able to arc over and let your head fall back into your hands and open your elbows a little bit. This is your stretch part of it, the lengthening of the front body. And then we nod the chin to bring it into alignment. You slide the breastbone away from the chin to go in this slanted position again where you feel the abdominals activate. So now we're strengthening the front body. All right, so we arc back to lengthen and stretch. Inhale, nod and ab curl as you slide the breastbone away from the chin. Hold at the top for a second. Feel that work right there. And then arc again. Inhale and nod and curl. Now if you're using the rolled towel, I recommend you put it in the lengthwise direction under you, in other words, make sure it's horizontal this way instead of this way under you. And that, I think, will work better. Okay, just to, in case you're using the towel. And arc back, inhale, and nod and ab curl, stay. Now to rotate in this lifted position. Just a slight pivot to the right, exhale. Through center to the left, exhale. Center to the right, exhale. Center to the left, exhale. Center, hold, inhale. One more time, arc back. Good stretch. Now nod and go into that ab curl again. Then reach forward, grab onto your legs. Take a small pelvic curl and roll yourself up. Good. Okay, now we're going to do the ball under the sacrum for some toe dips. So you can take your spacer out from between your legs, roll down, and we're going to not put anything under the head, and then you're going to put the ball under the sacrum, which is that bony part below the waist. So the ball will smash toward your waist, but it's primarily on that bony lower part, and it smashes to the tailbone as well. Make sure it's not feeling uncomfortable. If it is, you need to adjust it. It's either too high, probably, if it's uncomfortable on your back. Now, establish that neutral with that braced abdominals. Feet just a little further away and together. Arms on the mat. Ready for your one leg levitation. Lift the right leg tabletop, trying not to wobble on the ball or the towel, and come back down. Lift the left, inhale. Lower it, exhale. Lift it, inhale. Lower it, exhale. Lift it, inhale. Lower it, exhale. Next one, adding on. Lift the right to stay. No wobbles as you pick up the other to join in tabletop together. Now your toe dips. Right out and down. Slowly up, no wobbles. Left out and down. And smoothly up. Inhale to dip. Exhale to lift. Inhale to dip. Exhale to lift. Bring the feet in a flex, turn to the Pilates V, and then stretch on the diagonal. Feel those abdominals and bend to the frog. Press to the stretch diagonal up and bend. So you're in that little diamond shape, and press. The inner legs connect and bend. Bring the legs back to parallel, and one at a time, place those legs down. Lift the hips up enough to pull the ball out from under and roll slowly down, bone by bone. All right. Now, for the next one, we're going to go back to seated. This time, we're going to sit with our spacer between our knees. And we're going to do the snug the ball up against that lowest part of the back while you're in neutral. So I've got my legs pretty far away from me so I can really get up and snug it under there. Same thing with your towel, putting it in that horizontal, like this direction, not lengthwise, but this way, right up under there. Then once it's there, I like to hold it for a second till I do a small C curve with my low back into the ball. Hollow the front. Now hold there and reach your arms forward, palms toward each other at shoulder height. Now keep that deep C curve in the low part of the pelvis, but then the upper back just leans back ever so slightly. Don't lose your little C curve at the bottom though. Now hold there. Reach your arms diagonally up. Feel that challenge. Then take your eyes up, not dropping your head back, just your eyes up on the diagonal. Breathe as you brace those abdominals. Feel that work right there. Then bring your arms forward and come up a little, but keep that C curve against the ball. And then deepen it, lean back a little bit in the upper body, just on the diagonal. Arms up on the diagonal, eyes up on the diagonal. Hold and breathe. Arms forward, eyes forward, and come up a little. One more time. Deep C curve, and then lean back ever so slightly. Arms up diagonal, eyes up diagonal. Inhale. Exhale. Arms forward, eyes forward, and come up a little. Now we're going to add on. Deep C curve first. Lean back slightly, arms up diagonal. Now pull your right elbow toward the mat as you look back toward it. Then try to go into the elbow to the mat. Hold there and just lift the elbow. Hold, feel that trembling possibly in your abdominals. Then bring the arm forward and come up a little bit. And back to starting position. C curve the low part. Lean back a little bit here in the diagonal. Arms up diagonal. Now pull the left elbow back and go looking toward the elbow as you try to find the mat with that elbow. Now keep the other arm reaching up, and then just take the elbow off and hold there. Inhale. Exhale. Reach the arm back to the other. Come up a little bit and bring it. Then grab behind and round over and take a deep breath here. Then pull that ball out from behind. And now we're going to do some knee sways. So you can remove your little spacer as well. You can add your head support now and roll down onto your back. All right. Now, in case that was challenging, let's just do a little pelvic tilt to flatten the waist and feel that little lengthening and stretching out back there. Hold it. And then return to neutral. So now we want our pelvic triangle in its level position. And arms are going to reach up and open to that T shape. Place them on the floor, palms up, a little below shoulders, anchoring the shoulder girdle area. Pick up one leg at a time to tabletop for the knee sways. Keep the legs absolutely together. And make sure you never arch the low back. Your pelvis and legs move as a unit. Inhale over as you keep if you go to the right, you keep the left shoulder down. Squeeze abdominals to initiate. Bring it center. Tip over to the left. Bring your right. Keep your right shoulder down. Careful, don't slide your knees apart or your feet apart, and come back to center. Inhale over. Squeeze the belly. Exhale to center. No rocking and rolling. It's very controlled. Inhale over, reaching that thigh out as you go in opposition. And come back to center. Two more. Inhale over. And come back to center. One more. Inhale over. Hold it a sec, and come back together, and then hug the knees in. Take a breath, inhale, place the feet down one at a time, exhale, knees and feet together, tailbone down, neutral, arms up, cross hand over hand, ready for hula, inhale, nod, ab curl to reach forward, tailbone anchored, and take it outside the right, straight across left, exhale, exhale, reach, reach, exhale, exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, center, inhale, lower exhale, hug the knees in again, and we're going into the 100. We're going to go tabletop first, and then I'll cue to extend the legs to Pilates V. That's an option. If you don't feel ready to do that, again, you can keep it tabletop. Move the legs to tabletop, draw the tailbone down, reach the arms alongside. Inhale, prepare, nod the chin. Exhale, ab curl, check tailbone down, pump. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3. Option straight the legs. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 40. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 50. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3. Option lower half inch or 1 inch. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 70. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 80. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2. Keep looking forward. 90. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 100. Bend. Grab behind the legs, lower, hug in, and roll the head side to side. Place the feet down one at a time. We're going into roll-up. Now, I'm going to do the full roll-up. If you cannot do the full roll-up, you remember, do your modifications or assist. What does that mean? You can use a towel to hook over the feet and open the legs, and use that and go where you can. The towel won't give you a lot of give, so ideally it would be a TheraBand. Or, no band or towel is fine. Open the legs apart, bend, grab behind the high back legs, roll down from there, reach back, roll up, bend and curve, grabbing on to help yourself. That's always an option. What's not an option is popping the legs up or rolling to your side to help yourself and cheat. No cheating. Okay, so I'm doing full version, so laying down, legs together or legs apart, knees bent just slightly. Arms reach up and back, rib cage arms, shoulders down, and ribs anchored into the mat to start. Nice tight abdominals here, braced. Palms toward each other. Now actively squeeze those legs together with a slightly stretched foot on both sides, and sink your back ribs. So we don't want to start with the ribs popping up. We want to sink the solar plexus. And then reach back to your rib cage arms. Now, start the arms, nod the chin, and go into ab curl, inhale. Exhale to continue curving. so that you never flatten the back once you start. Now I end in my nice C curve here, arms parallel to the floor, head between arms. Lead from your tailbone and low belly to start rolling back. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Keep curving to find the floor with each vertebra of your spine and roll down smoothly and reach back into your starting position. Squeeze those legs together if they're together. Arms up, nod into ab curl. Inhale. Peel off into that C curve. Get a good shape. So I'm always stopping here. I'm not trying to lay on the legs. I'm in this real scooped out C curve. Inhale, lead from the tailbone. Squeeze those legs together. Deepen your abdominals. Feel the connection of the bones into the spine one at a time. And roll back to reach. Again, inhale into ab curl. Peel off into the reach. C curve, inhale. Lead from the tailbone, shoulders draw away. Roll very controlled, no plopping. Always smooth, fluid movements. Reach back one more time. Inhale, ab curl. Peel it off. Reach. Inhale, scoop that low belly. Shoulders draw away from the ears. Each bone, you have to go through that little tuck of the pelvis to get that waist down. And then you lengthen to neutral and reach back to your starting position. And then we're going to open the arms to a T shape, place them on the floor and go into leg circle. Bring the right leg in, flex to the ceiling, tailbone anchored throughout. Start across, inhale, exhale, 1. If you find this difficult, you can use your long towel or your band. Exhale, 3. Inhale, exhale, 4. Inhale, exhale, 5. One more. Inhale, exhale, pause. Reverse, inhale, exhale, 1. Inhale, exhale. Try to keep the pelvis quiet. Inhale, exhale, 3. Smooth, fluid, 4. Inhale, exhale, 1 more. Inhale, exhale, pause, bend, and stretch that leg to the other leg. Check your position. Bend your left end. Flex, stretch to the ceiling in the spot where your tailbone is down neutral. Start across. Inhale, exhale, 1. Tight abdominals, that's where the focus is. 2. Inhale, exhale, 3. Inhale, exhale, 4. Always stopping at the top for a small second. Last one. Exhale, pause, 6. Reverse, inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. 1 full breath on each one. Exhale, 3. Inhale, exhale, 4. Inhale, exhale, 5. Last one, and pause. Bend it in, pull it in, then switch. Other one pulls in, other one stretches. And then stretch out, and we do a roll up, or you can roll to your side. Inhale, peel off, exhale, lengthen out through flat back, reach up, open arms, and now we scoot forward a foot or 2 and prepare for rolling like a ball. Now if you need an assist for this, remember, I think a good option is to take your folded hand towel, hook it over your shins to pull you in tighter, or under your back legs and pull in tighter. And that might help you keep your nice rounded ball shape a little more efficiently, eventually working up to not using that towel. But if you need to use that towel, please do. And so now we find our C curve and pull the legs in tight. Draw the shoulders down. Now find that little balance point just behind the sit bones as you pick the feet up to hover. Now lengthen the belly in and up. Now you're going to lead from that tailbone area, remember. Don't open up your ball. Keep it really tight. So keep looking at your belly. Here we go. Inhale, exhale, hold 1, 2. Roll, 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 inhale, exhale, hold. One more time. Roll, inhale, exhale, hold, and feet down. Scoot the hips back a foot or two to get in your center of your mat. Carefully roll yourself down. Bring your legs up to tabletop. All right, now we're going to go into our abdominal block. Hands on top of the knees. Move the legs to tabletop, arms straight. We're going to go into single leg stretch. Inhale, nod and curve into ab curl. Check tailbone down. Stretch left leg, hands to the right knee, and switch simultaneously. Exhale. Exhale. Keep your focus towards your feet. Reach through that straight leg. Push down on the top shin to get that femur connection into the hip socket. That's your leg bone into the hip socket. And keep your focus forward. Do not look at the ceiling. And now flex the feet. Press, press. Exhale, exhale, exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug it in as you lower. Roll your head side to side. And now we go into double leg stretch. Move the legs to tabletop. We'll do the long version first. Hands on top of knees. Inhale, prepare ab curl as you go to the ab curl position, as you go into the 100 position. Heels together in the V. Arms up, inhale, circle to the pelvis. Exhale, bend and lower. Inhale. Exhale to Pilates V. Stretch, look forward. Arms up, inhale. Do not let your head fall back as you circle the arms. And bend and lower. Exhale, reach. Arms up, inhale. Circle, exhale. And pause down. We're going to do the full regular version now. This is the one where you stay in ab curl and you reach arms and legs away from each other on the diagonal. You circle the arms as you bend in, but you're maintaining your ab curl. If that's too much, do the version we just did, or a modification by putting the head down in between. All right, move to tabletop. Hands alongside the knees and shins. First, prepare to ab curl. Once you prepare to ab curl, you're going to stay there. Inhale, nod, ab curl. Check your tailbone down. Now, arms and legs reach diagonally. Inhale. Circle as you bend the knees. Exhale smoothly. Don't lower your chest. Inhale, reach both. Exhale, circle, bend. Inhale, reach. Exhale, circle, bend. One more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, circle, bend, and lower, hug in. Roll your head side to side. And the next one is the double leg is the crisscross. And so this one, let's go ahead and interlace our fingers, hands behind the head, draw the tailbone down and reach the legs to tabletop. Inhale, prepare, nod, ab curl forward. Now, keep your ab curl, keep your neutral pelvis. Twist to your bent right leg as you stretch the left. Simultaneously switch, very smooth. Switch, no jerky movements. Exhale. Exhale, don't rush it. Stay right with me. Exhale. Exhale, no pelvic wobbles. Exhale. Exhale. Reaching through that straight leg. Perfect. Tabletop on the other. Don't go too close to the chest. No rocking side to side in that pelvis. Last 2. And 1. And hug it in. Yes, those are tough. But if done correctly, a perfect abdominal exercise. All righty. We're going to go into the hamstring pull now. So this one is your ab curl again, but this time from parallel legs, we're going to be pulling one leg towards you and the other leg away. But don't pull so hard you tuck. So it's just where you can keep neutral. Now you can always take that bottom leg less low, bring it up a little, so that you have more control. All right, now I recommend you grab either above the knee joint or below it. Do not grab directly on the back of the knee, okay? Now, to get into it, let's first bring our tailbone down neutral. Tighten your low belly. Extend the legs parallel together. If they need to be further out, that's fine. Inhale, nod the chin. Ab curl to look forward, and once again, check your position. Right leg towards you, left away. Exhale, exhale. Switch, exhale, exhale. No pelvic movement. Exhale, exhale. Switch and stretch. I don't like the word pull, actually. Switch and stretch. Switch and stretch. I'm hovering that bottom leg just slightly above the floor because I don't want to rest it on the floor. I want it to lengthen out toward the floor. And stretch. And stretch. One more. And stretch. Legs up, bend, and lower. And rock your pelvis a little side to side. Oh yeah, I know, that abdominal block's pretty tough, isn't it? But we're building up our strength. So this is good. All right. Next section, let's come to 4-point kneel. So get into your hand-knee position with the hands under your armpits, shoulder width, and your knees bent under your hip socket. Bond your shins and top feet to the mat. Lift your breastbone away from the mat and look 2 feet forward of your hands to get your head up in alignment. So it's real important here to get good positioning before you start. Then we're going to do flying table first. So right arm, left leg, reach in line with your spine. Try not to wobble. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Return, establish your position. Left arm, right leg. In line with spine, hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Return, cat back stretch, exhale. Lengthen, inhale. Cat, exhale. Lengthen, inhale. Cat, exhale. And lengthen, tuck the toes. 4-point hover, knees 2 inches off, keep a flat back neutral. Push that breastbone away from the floor, look diagonally forward of your hands. For 5 more counts, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pike the hips up. Press the heels toward the floor. This is your up stretch. You want to lengthen your tailbone upward and your sit bones upward, but pull the navel away from the floor. Press the heels toward the mat and press your hands into the mat. Draw the shoulders down. Don't let them hunch. Then lift both heels up, both heels down. Inhale up, pulling the belly up as well, and lower. Inhale up, exhale lower. Inhale up and stay. Back to your hover 4-point. Knees down, untuck the toes, round and sit back to rest position. Deep breaths into your back ribs. Inhale, expand the ribs, and exhale. Repeat, inhale, and exhale, and roll up. All right, let's go into our basic back lift. So you're gonna lay on your stomach prone. Forehead can be on your crossed hands, and legs in a slight open V. So heels apart, 6 to 8 inches in your open V. So you're in turnout. Pelvic triangle planted on the mat. Pubic bone, hip bones level in neutral pelvis. Lift the navel away from the mat to engage abdominals. Keeping forehead on hands. Hover arms and legs and chest off the mat. Inhale, lower, exhale. Hover, inhale, lower, exhale. Hover, stay, open arms to a T. Reach to the hip, palms up as you reach your breastbone slightly forward and up, looking slightly forward. Don't jam your chin up too high. Neck long. Open back to T, focus toward the mat. Hands to forehead and smoothly everything down. 1 more like that. Inhale, hover. Open arms to a T, exhale. Inhale, reach the arms to the pelvis as you reach the breastbone forward. Palms up toward the ceiling. Then open to the T, palms toward the floor, head focused toward the mat, hands to the forehead, everything smoothly down. Hands by ribs, using abdominals. Push back, round, and go to rest position once again. Take 2 deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Roll up. All right, now we're ready for spine stretch. We're going to sit nice and tall on our sitting bones. If you can straighten your legs and be straight up against your imaginary wall, great. If not, bend your knees slightly. Arms forward, shoulder width, shoulder height, palms toward each other. Lengthen the front body. Lift taller, elongating your spine, lengthening through the top of the head. Inhale, nice flexed feet parallel. Up and over curve like you're coming over a ball. Do not move your pelvis as you reach forward. Head between arms, arms reaching to the just inside the feet. Roll up against your wall bone by bone. Draw the shoulders down, wide collarbone. And last thing up is your head. Inhale. First thing is nodding up and over. Don't rock back, right? Up and over curve. Reach. Inhale. Rolling up. This feels so good if you do it correctly. Don't think of it like a stretch for your hamstrings. Inhale. Up and over curve. Belly pulls back in opposition as you stretch forward. Inhale. Navel to the back, waist, shoulders draw down as you roll up. Find that wall, that imaginary wall. Inhale. Last time. Up and over curve. Reach. Inhale. Exhale to roll up. And when you get to neutral, open the arms to the side, palms forward. And we're going to do our saw. You twist first. I'm going to go toward my right leg. Twist, inhale. Saw across, look down and back. Go outside the little toe. Exhale. Do not lift that opposite sit bone. Roll up to the twisted position and back to center. Twist to the left leg. Inhale. Really up tall. No hunkering. And then saw across the little toe on the outside as you look down and back toward the back arm. Careful, don't lift the other sit bone. Up to the twisted position, long spine and center. Now we pick the pace up. To the right, inhale, saw across, exhale. Roll up, inhale, center, exhale. Twist to the left, inhale, saw across, exhale. Roll up, inhale, center, exhale. Twist and grow tall. Saw across, look down and back. Roll up to that tall twisted position and center. And rotate. Saw across. Roll up to the center, to the twist and center. Two more. Inhale, twist. Exhale, saw. Inhale, lengthen up and center. Inhale, twist. Exhale, saw. Inhale, up and center. Now reach forward with the, let's reach forward. We're going to do an elbow pull as you twist to the right. And if you need to bend your knees, do so. So we twist and pull like a bow and arrow. Open a little more, look back. Come back through, but don't move your pelvis. Pull the left, twist to the left. Little further open, but don't move your pelvis. Thread back through. Two more. Pull, inhale. Open more, exhale. And together. Pull, inhale. Open, exhale, and together. Now open side with the arms palms up. We do a double exhale each direction. And to the right. Exhale, exhale. Center, inhale, left. Exhale, exhale. Center, inhale. Exhale, exhale. Center, inhale. Exhale, exhale. Center, hold. Reach up. Interlace behind the head. Side dip. Inhale, dip. Don't lift the sit bone, up to center. To go directly side to the other direction. Keep your head and spine against your wall. Up and out to the side dip. And lift. Anchor sit bones up and out. And lift. Reach up and over. Grab what you can. Now lengthen out to flat back. Inhale. Round over. Exhale. Lengthen up high enough to get that long spine. Inhale. Round over, exhale. Tight belly throughout. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale over and roll up. Shake your legs out. Bring them together. Bend your knees, scoot forward a little. No head support as you roll back down on your back. And nothing under the head. And we will go into feet and knees together, arms alongside, and feet closer under your knees for the shoulder bridge. All right, so we're going to do the straight leg version, but we're not going to go past the knee. You're going to keep your pelvis up and level. So here we go. Go right with me from the start. Inhale, pelvic curl. Roll up to your bridge in a straight line from knees to shoulders, keeping your legs and feet together. Now extend your right leg at the knee. Flex to the ceiling, inhale, point forward, knee to knee, exhale. So you don't go below the knee. Inhale, up, exhale, forward. Don't move anything in the trunk. Inhale, up, exhale, forward, inhale, up, exhale, stay forward, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, foot next to foot, and sink the chest. Roll down through the spine and return to neutral. Other side. Inhale, pelvic curl first. Roll up to your straight line bridge. Legs together, don't forget, don't separate them. Now extend your left leg, but don't drop the pelvis. Flex to the ceiling, point forward, knee to knee. Inhale, up, exhale, forward. Flex up, point forward. Last time, flex up, point, stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, foot next to foot, sink the chest. Roll it down all the way. One at a time, pick the legs up, grab behind, and hug it in. Now, we're going to do the rollover. Your prep would be cross legs and roll to the shoulder shelf and roll back down. But I'm going to add leg extension in the middle of that for those that are ready. If you're not ready, do what I just did. You'll curl, roll to just your upper mid-back, and then control the roll down so you don't plop. But we are going to all start with the cross-ankled diamond shape legs. Neutral pelvis to start, flat belly, tailbone down, knees over hip socket. Lead from your tailbone, your low belly at your pubic area, and you curl first. Don't use your legs to help you. Roll to the waist, then above it, up onto the shoulder shelf so your thighs are parallel to the floor. You can either stay here and then go back down from here or extend the legs. Stay open and uncross and recross so the other leg's on top. Bend back to your diamond shape. Then sink the chest as you roll down. That little switcheroo of the legs is optional, and extending the legs is optional. Or otherwise, you can stay in the cross. Here we go, other side. Inhale, curl. Roll over to your shoulder shelf. Exhale. Stay there, extend the legs parallel to the floor. Uncross and recross, other leg on top. Bend back to your little diamond shape. Sink the upper chest. Roll smoothly bone by bone till your tailbone anchors and return to neutral. Once more, each side. Scoop and curl. Roll over to your shoulder shelf. Careful. Keep your belly tight, thighs parallel to the floor. Extend the legs. Uncross and recross, other leg on top. Bend to your diamond shape. Sink the chest as the thighs move towards your chest. Roll smoothly, putting the brakes on with your abdominals, and control it as it rolls down bone by bone to the tailbone down neutral. Last time. Inhale, pelvic curl first. I'm not swinging with my legs. Roll over to that shoulder shelf. Extend the legs. Uncross and recross, other leg on top. Bend to your diamond shape. Sink your chest as the thighs move towards your chest. Use your abdominals to control and roll down smoothly. No plopping. And yes, that is intense, is it not? Okay, then uncross and hug that in for a second. Alrighty. Now you can slip your head support in. And now with your legs extended, tailbone down, and you're going to bring your heels together in Pilates V and your arms alongside for the double leg lower lift. You can keep this really small, like an inch or 2. We're going to lower the legs away an inch or 2, but do not arch your back ribs, do not change your neutral, and back to your starting position, but don't tuck or lift your tailbone. Inhale, reach away. Exhale up. Those of you more advanced, you can go a little further away. Inhale, but only go where you don't feel any arching in your back at all. Neutral maintained. And up. Inhale, squeeze the heels together. Exhale, lift. One more. Inhale, double leg lower lift. And up. Hug it in. All right, roll to your side. We're going to go into sideline. So grab your heads apart, face me on your right side. All right, so let's stretch out in a straight line, palm up, head support between head and arm, kickstand your top hand close. That would be your left if you're mirroring me. And ankles together a little on the front side of the pelvis, never behind you. We know all this, so I'm just going through it quickly to set you up. Draw the top shoulder down, lift the navel in and up. Now both legs squeeze up, keeping them together. Don't let them separate, and lower. Again, if you have trouble keeping your ankles together, use that little space or towel between your ankles. Exhale, squeeze it up and lower. Exhale, lift. I'm trying not to rock my pelvis forward or back. I'm keeping it very stable on its side. And again, if you need more cushioning, just add extra towels underneath. Exhale, lift and lower. Last one, stay. Bottom leg beats, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 10. Flex both feet. Point both feet. Flex both feet. Point and stay. Lift a little more if you can. And lower slowly. Legs banana shape. Lift the top leg. Flex the foot for side kick. Pendulum forward. Exhale, exhale. Reach point back without tipping. Inhale. Forward, exhale, exhale. Reach and stretch. Exhale, exhale. Reach and stretch. One more like that. Exhale, exhale. Stay back, hold. Top arm reaches on the diagonal. Now we're going to do opposite arm and leg. As your leg goes forward, the arm goes slightly back. Exhale, exhale. And as your leg goes back, your arm goes diagonal to the forward direction. And exhale, exhale. Try not to rock your pelvis, though. If you're rocking your pelvis, put your hand back down. Exhale, exhale. Reach. One more. Exhale, exhale. Reach. Hand back to the mat. Now we do an exercise called bicycle. Take the leg forward. Bend the knee first. Thigh behind the hip without tipping it, and extend the leg diagonally back. Take it forward. Bend the knee. Thigh moves right at hip height to the back, and extend it out behind. One more. Forward. Bend the knee. Thigh moves behind. Extend and hold. Now we're going to reverse it. While your leg is back there, bend the knee. And then the thigh moves in front without tipping your pelvis, and extend the leg forward. Take it straight back. Bend the knee back there. Thigh moves forward first, and then extend forward. Reach back. Bend. Thigh in front. Forward. Last time. Reach. Bend. Thigh in front, and extend. Then take it straight out for a little circle. 1, 2. No wobbles in the pelvis. 4 and 5. Reverse it. Yes, we're feeling it. 2, 3, 4. Hold 5 and lower leg straight out. Roll to your stomach. Cross your hands. Forehead on your hands. Ready for little beats. Heels together, Pilates V. Pelvic triangle anchored. Lift your navel, draw your shoulders away, and float the legs 2 inches up. Click those heels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rest, push up and back. Rest position, deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're going to go into our plank or front support, we call it in Pilates. And so go into your 4-point kneel closer to the front edge of your mat. Reestablish that beautiful 4-point. We don't want to be sagging. Push the breastbone away from the floor. Tight abdominals. Stretch out right leg. Look forward of your hands. Tuck the toes. Other one to join. Perfect straight line. And hold for 10. Breathing. 9, 8, 7, 6. Don't sag in that waist. 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down, little push up, inhale. Push up, exhale. Inhale, don't drop the head. Push up, exhale. Keep a straight line, knees to shoulders. Inhale. Push up, stay. Untuck, sit back. Deep breath. Now we do leg pull front. You're going to go to that same front support position, plank. And you'll do the right leg at the ankle and do tiny little pulses for 5. And then we switch. All right, 4-point kneel. Tight abdominals, neutral. Reach out the right leg, tuck the toes. Left to join for your front support. And then release the right foot at the left ankle. Pulse for 5 without moving your pelvis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tuck the toes, release the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tuck the toes, knees down, round and sit back to rest position. And again, that takes time to build up to. If you're not able to do the pulses, just hold the plank again or front support. And eventually you'll get there. All right, roll up. All right, for our next section, let's go into our sideline on the other side, because we didn't do that yet. So take your towel, switch around to lay on your left side if you're mirroring me, and stretch out in a straight line. Bottom arm extended, head support, kickstand the hand, legs together, parallel, and make sure they're on the slightly forward front side of the pelvis, not behind you. All right, both legs, squeeze up and hold, keeping the ankles together, lower. Exhale, lift and lower. Exhale, lift and lower. Squeeze up and lower. Exhale, lift and lower. Last one, stay. Hold, hold, hold. And bottom leg beats. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold, hold. Flex both feet. Point both feet. Flex both feet. Point both feet. Last one, flex. Point, lift a little more if you can. And lower. Legs banana shape. And we're going to lift the top leg hip height. Ready for side kick. Flex and pendulum forward. Exhale, exhale. Reach, point back, not moving the pelvis. Exhale, exhale. Reach and stretch. Don't rock your pelvis. Exhale, exhale. Tight abdominals. Reach. All about control. Exhale, exhale. Back and stay. Bottom, top arm reaches diagonally forward. Now we add that opposition. Slow it down a little. Exhale, exhale. Reach and stretch. Exhale, exhale. Reach and stretch diagonal. Tight abdominals, navel pressing in. Stay right on your side pelvis. One more. Exhale, exhale. Reach and hold. Hand to the mat, bottom leg straight over the bottom leg. Parallel, little circle forward for 5, 4, no pelvic movement. 3, 2, and 1. Reverse it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bicycle, take it forward. Bend the knee first. Thigh behind, extend the leg. Take it forward. Bend the knee. Thigh behind, extend the leg. One more. Take it forward. Bend the knee. Thigh behind, extend, hold. Keep it there. Straight back. Bend the knee first. Thigh moves forward. Extend the leg. Take the leg straight back. Bend the knee first. Keep it parallel. Bring the thigh in front and extend. Take it forward, back. Bend the knee. Thigh in front. Extend the leg and take it straight out and lower. Legs straight in line. Roll on your stomach for single leg kick. If your back is healthy, go onto your elbows, elbows under shoulders. Clasp your hands. Otherwise, cross your hands, forehead on your hands. Legs together parallel. Extend the feet. Kneecaps lifted off the mat. Lift the navel, but pubic bone stays on the mat. Diagonally look forward, head in line with spine. Flex the right. Exhale, exhale, point down. Alternate, exhale, exhale, stretch. Flex, pulse, stretch. Even though it's quicker, it is controlled. Don't bounce it. Exhale, exhale. That double pulse is to contract the hamstrings. Exhale, exhale. Like you're almost trying to lift your knee off the mat. Exhale, exhale. 2 more. Exhale, exhale. Last one. Lower all the way down, cheek to one side. Clasp your hands on your upper back. Drop the elbows, or if that's too much, you can go to your waist. Both legs together parallel. Extend the knees. We're ready for the double leg kick. Flex in 3 beats. 1, 2, 3. Stretch in your bow shape. Tighten that belly underneath. A cheek to other side. And 1, 2, 3. Stretch, tighten that belly. Again. 1, 2. Keep that pubic bone down as you flex those feet in. Again. 1, 2, 3. Hold this time. Stretch. Arms around for swimming. Opposite arm and leg. Switch, 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 and into your flutter. Inhale. exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, rest. Whew. Push back for rest position. Deep breaths here to stretch out that back. Inhale, expand your back ribs. Exhale. Repeat that breath. Inhale. Exhale. All right. All right, so now let's do back support, which is the reverse of front support. Extend your legs in front of you, hands behind, fingers either towards you or to the side if that feels better. Wrap the shoulders back and down. You're in a slanted neutral. Tighten your belly. Now press the hips up in a straight line and hold for 10. Looking diagonally up. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit the hips down. Get over your sit bones. Reach up the side body. Flex the feet. Reach out and over. Grab what you can. Deep breaths. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, over. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, over. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, over. Stay. Roll up. All right, so we're going to do a little mermaid, but we're going to use our ball or that rolled larger towel. For mermaid, you're going to face my direction. Sit so that your right leg is bent in front. Your left leg is bent to the side, so the foot is a little bit behind the knee. And then your other, you're going to take this ball or towel and snug it against this hip of the front leg. Then drape onto it and put the elbow on the mat. So I'm going to get right on that ball a little bit here. Now bring that foot that's out there, still bent but out a little more so it's not behind you. Then reach this arm up on the diagonal. You're going to arc over and slide this arm out. Inhale. Lift, bending the elbow to that diagonal. Reach out. If you have trouble sliding, you might want to adjust. You can use a paper plate and put your hand on it if that helps if you're on carpet. And bend the elbow to come in and over. And bend the elbow to lift the diagonal and over and lift. Good. Now drape over and put the hands behind so the elbow's on the mat, and then bend this bottom leg a little bit more. Now, you're going to take the top arm diagonally up. Good. And you're going to try to lift that elbow a little and lower. It's tough to do. Lift, lower, lift, lower. One more. Lift. And now reach all the way over for stretch. Ooh, that feels good. And let's flip to the other side. So we go to this kind of little bent leg position. Snug the ball up close, real close, like you're almost getting it almost under the hip a little. And then you drape over, and then this leg can be bent. Now, let's take the arm diagonally up, and you're going to reach up. Inhale, over, arc for the stretch part. Lift up diagonal and over. Lift and over. Lift. So you have almost a straight line here. And over. One more. Lift and over. Now you're going to take the hands behind and then reach this up. And you try to lift up and down. And up, a little harder, and down. This is my tough side, and down. Lift. How about one more? Ooh. And reach both arms out over the ball. Give it a nice stretch. Or your rolled towel again. You can use that rolled towel. Should work. All right, ease it up. In the home stretch, let's grab our hand weights. And grab your sit pads. And we'll go ahead and organize on top of your sitting pads. And rock on those sit bones to find them. Lengthen tall. Grab your weights into your hands. 3 pounds at the most. If you don't have weights again, you can use other things. Water bottles, canned food, or get some empty containers and fill it with dirt, sand, pebbles. Try to get that happening if you can. All right, now, let's start with a nice length first. And let's start with the offering. You're going to tuck your elbows at your waist, palms in line with your elbows, palms up. Be careful you don't break in the wrists, though. Check that. Now, as you press forward, you're keeping your posture as your focus. That's what we're working on the most, actually. And you're trying not to lean forward or back, and you're trying not to hunch the shoulders at all. All right, so we press forward to shoulder height and pull it back. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Press, bend, one more. Press and bend. Now turn the palms toward each other. Tuck those elbows and open side as you squeeze slightly between the shoulder blades and forward. Exhale. This is good to work that area that gets really fatigued and weak when we're at the computer a lot. So we're really squeezing between those shoulder blades as we open, keeping the collarbone wide and open. One more, open and stay, and reach out diagonally side for hug a tree. Come around the solar plexus and open. So keep it slightly below shoulder height, soft elbows. Exhale around a big oval egg, and exhale. Two more, and exhale. Last one, and exhale. Bring it in and down. Take a breath. Bicep curl at shoulder height, like they're on a table here. Open to a soft elbow without dropping your elbows. Curl toward the cheekbones. Check you don't break the wrist as you open and curl. Keeping your posture as your focus, not leaning back when you curl. Making sure you keep that wide collarbone. No hunching. Inhale. Control it. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. In and down. Take a breath. And now we do salute. Weights at your temples. Press. Exhale. Diagonal forward and up. And then to the temples. Shoulders remaining down as you press up diagonal. Make sure you don't hunch. Good posture. Exhale. Bend it. Inhale. Salute. And check your wrist. Salute. And bend. Exhale, press, and bend. Two more. Exhale, press, and bend. Exhale, press. Bend in and down. Circle the shoulders. Good job. All right. Let's come to a stand for chest expansion. Heels in the V, arms alongside. All right, so we're going to be doing that little press back, maintaining posture, and then alongside. Here we go. Tall, exhale, press and hold, and alongside. Exhale, press, keeping the shoulders down, the navel to the spine. Exhale, inhale. Press back, keeping that wide chest, no pinching in. Exhale, you'll feel that upper mid-back working as well as the back of the arms. And press, stretching the chest, and press, and down. Now go to your V and bring the weights in front for zip up. You zip up the center elbow side and you come back down with control. Don't drop it. Add that bend and stretch. Inhale, stretch it, exhale. Zip right up the center. I'm keeping it weights very close to me. And the elbows go side. And I just come to the solar plexus or slightly above it. Don't go so high you hunch up here, yeah? And stretch. And zip just to here. And stretch. And zip. And squeeze those legs as the arms come down. Always control both directions of the work. Not letting it drop down, but pushing through water or mud. Inhale, exhale. Let's do one more. And then circle the shoulders up, back and down. And put your weights down. All right. Let's go into some stretching. So move your sitting pads, grab your head support, and either a TheraBand if you have it, or your long twisted towel, have that next to you. And let's roll on down. All righty. Get into your neutral, light tightening of the abdominals just to support, and then cross right ankle over left, thread through around behind the left to pull it towards you for that hip stretch. Deep breathing here, inhale. Exhale. This is a chance for you to just ease into these stretches and feel like, yes, I've done a good job working my body, getting it back to a place that feels good, and it will help you with everything else throughout your day, hopefully. Whatever it is you're doing, running around after children, sitting at the computer, doing work, doing classes, all of the above. Inhale, exhale, and switch sides. Left over right, thread through around behind the right, pull it towards you. Inhale through the nose, expanding the ribs, exhale through the mouth. Uncross that left foot, put it down, flex the right with the knee bent, and circle the ankle outward. 1, 2, full foot circle, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Reverse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Change legs. Soft knee and circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reverse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and release. Now, before we do our hamstring stretch, I'd like to do a quad stretch. You can hold on to something for this. If you need to, you're going to grab the foot, bring the knees together, and then just push back slightly into your hand, and then hold there for your quad stretch. Deep breathing. I don't always do the quad stretch, but always feel free to do it after we finish. If I don't do it, you really should do the quad stretch as well as all the others. Those hip flexors, the quads, get really tight and psoas when we sit a lot. So this is a great stretch to do because of a lot of sitting that you might be doing at the computer. So be sure to do this one every day and hold for 30 to 60 seconds. 1 full minute is better than 30, but 30 is better than nothing. And then other side. So feet together, stand tall, tight abdominals, grab the foot, knees together, and then without moving your pelvis, push back a little into your hand. Careful you don't pitch forward. And even if your knee doesn't move back very far, mine doesn't, I'm tight here, that's okay. If you feel the stretch, you're doing it correctly. Again, you can always hold on to something, countertop, a chair, whatever you need. A couple of more deep breaths. And release. Grab your sit pads. We'll finish off seated. Sit on your sit bones and lengthen tall. Let's take the right arm across, keeping the shoulder down and the elbow pretty straight. Press the upper arm towards your chest. Hold and breathe, just stretching out those shoulders. Other side. We work the arms a lot, believe it or not just with the hand weights, but all that front support, plank, leg pull front, etc. That all is work on your arms. That's arm work too, and chest work and back work. So we're working a lot of areas with all that material that we're doing. Take the arm up, tap yourself on the back of the upper back, grab the elbow, pull it towards you for a tricep stretch. Deep breathing. And other side, reach up, tap yourself, because you want that elbow as much straight up as possible, then grab it, pull it towards you. Reach around behind your back, interlace the fingers, press straight down and lift slightly to the back. So you're basically stretching the chest, the shoulders, the arms. Nice stretch. Hold that. And then around in front, interlace, curve your back backward as you press forward in opposition. Then rock on your sit bones, grow tall in your neutral. Press palms out, feel the stretch in the wrist, but don't overdo it, and the edges of the arms. Then reach up, shoulders down. Press out, fingertips to the side, ear toward the shoulder as this opposite arm reaches away. Keep the head directly side, looking forward, don't turn it. Then other side, ear towards shoulder, other arm reaching in opposition. Good stretch. Again, those upper neck and upper back muscles get so fatigued from a lot of sitting, especially at the computer. Good stretch to do right here. All right, back to center, inhale and exhale, then take a lateral bend, up and out, feel that side body stretch again. And lift, and up and out, and lift. Another deep breath, inhale, float the hands to the thighs, exhale, and then just notice how you feel. Very good work. Don't forget to do your reflection right afterwards while it's fresh in your mind. I did introduce a few new things. You might want to write about that a little bit, okay? All right, take care.